All right, let's jump right in. If you're a marketer, you know the feeling, right? It's like you're on a treadmill that's already set to sprint, and every single week someone comes along and just cranks up the speed. That's AI for you. New tools, new models, it is relentless. So the big question is, how do you build a practice that doesn't just get by, but actually wins in this environment?
And just so you know, for this explainer, we're pulling our insights directly from Chapter 10 of a fantastic tutorial by Virtualization Options LLC. That's our guide for today.
And this really is the question that keeps us all up at night, isn't it? This feeling that you're constantly trying to future-proof your career, your team, your whole strategy, when the future seems to show up brand new every Monday morning. It's a lot.
So let's start with this idea, the AI acceleration. And here's the thing you have to get. This isn't just about learning a new piece of software. It's a completely different way of operating. We're in an age of, well, perpetual evolution. The most important skill now isn't mastering one tool. It's building a team that's just built to constantly adapt.
But, to adapt, you gotta know what's coming at you. So let's take a quick peek at what's just over the horizon, because some of this stuff is gonna totally rewrite the rules of marketing.
We are talking about a whole new toolbox here. Things like multimodal AI that gets text, images, and audio all at once. Conversational AI that can actually hold a real complex chat. And yeah, even autonomous agents. These are not small updates, you guys. These are genuine game changers.
Okay, let's zero in on autonomous agents for a second. I want you to imagine this, an AI that you don't just give a task, you give it a goal. A system that can then plan an entire campaign, create all the stuff for it, run the ads, check the results, and then tweak its own plan for the next round, all pretty much on its own. That's what's coming.
And then there's multimodal AI. This is another massive leap. Forget using one tool for your copy, another for your images, a third for a video clip. No, you could just describe your campaign idea to one single system, and it generates all of it. The words, the pictures, the video, making sure it's all perfectly on brand and consistent. It's like the ultimate campaign in a box.
Now, as exciting and, frankly, a little terrifying as all that is, we've got to pull back for a reality check. Because when it comes to AI, being pragmatic is always going to beat chasing the hype. Rushing in without a real plan, that's just a fast way to burn through your budget and your time.
So, you've got the hype on one side, right? That AI is this magic button for perfect marketing. But the reality is so much more complicated. Real success takes patience. It means running careful little experiments and dealing with some very serious questions about privacy, ethics, and just keeping things authentic.
And honestly, this quote from the source material just says it all. This is the tightrope we're all walking. You want to be early enough to get that competitive edge, but you can't be so early that you're pouring money into tech that just isn't ready. It's all about strategic timing.
So if the answer isn't just chasing every new tool that drops, then what is it? Well, it's about creating an adaptation playbook. The focus has to shift away from the tech itself and onto building a culture within your organization that is just designed for continuous learning.
And this is the core loop. It's a simple but incredibly powerful 5-step cycle. First, you learn what's new. Then you experiment with it in small, safe ways. You measure the results, really measure them. Based on that data, you refine your approach. And only then, when you know something works, do you scale it up. This isn't a project. It's a process that never stops.
And this cycle happens at every level. For individuals, it's about building up skills in things like prompt engineering. For teams, it's creating spaces where you can share what's working and what's not. And for the whole organization, it's about building flexible systems and a culture that doesn't just put up with change, but actually gets excited by it.
So look, if you take one thing away from this explainer, let it be this. Future-proofing isn't a place you get to. It's not a project you finish and check off a list. Adopting AI is a brand new operational reality. It's just how things are now.
And that leaves us with one final, really important question to ask yourself. Sure, your team might be using some AI tools, but is your entire practice, your mindset, your culture, your day-to-day processes, is it actually built to adapt? Because that's the only thing that will guarantee you a spot in the future.